We got some big things coming up, and I'm going to tell you all about them in today's episode. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of The Spiritual Crash. I am your host, Gethin Mayers, and on this podcast, we talk all things spiritual and so much more. Today, I just wanted to do an episode of talking about some of the things that are coming up, some of the plans I got in my head, and I just want to layer it out, and what I've been up to, what I've been reading. So it's just going to be a little bit of a ramble, basically. So I hope you're all well. I'm doing very well. I shaved the beard off the other day, and it's already growing back pretty quick. So we're loving life. We're loving life. And we've got lots of new projects going on. We've got lots of different things going on. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying being busy. I'm really enjoying everything that is going on. So let's start off with some of the things I've got in the process that I've been doing. So we're, 5 months into the year now. And by the end of this, I want to say next month, so the end of June, I want to have released one of my books that I've been writing. So I've been trying to do a lot of more like e-courses and like little projects and stuff to try and help people. So I've wrote a tarot course at the moment, and I've also wrote a little How to Be Positive book that I'm currently selling. If anyone's interested, there's a link in the bios. But I'm in the process of writing a book about addiction and how to overcome addiction and how I overcome it. And I really want to inspire other people, because this is where I want to try and direct more of my content, is about being a better version of yourself, is improving yourself, overcoming addiction. You know, obviously we do have the mediumship and the spiritual side to it. But what I'm finding is, where I'm doing the spiritual stuff all the time, I don't want to be coming onto the TikTok all the time doing the spiritual stuff as well. So I'm trying to branch it out just to prepare for my future a little bit more, because if I have a head injury or if something goes wrong and I'm focusing purely just on the mediumship, I haven't got nothing to fall back onto. So this is why I want to be releasing these books, so I can still teach people if I'm not capable, if that makes sense, so that people can teach themselves, so I can still help people if I'm not able to do the mediumship. So I'm trying to push more of the direction to help more people, to inspire more people to change themselves, to change their lives. So I'm constantly changing myself. I've been listening to a lot of different audiobooks recently. So I've listened to a lot of Mel Robbins audiobooks, and she is absolutely incredible. She is really inspiring me, and I'm setting the goal that one day I do want to get her on the podcast. I'm saying that now. You know, I don't know how it's going to happen, but what I realized, if I'm going to get to that point, I need to improve the quality that I'm putting out, the quality of the videos I'm putting out, the quality of the podcast I'm putting out. I need to promote the podcast a little bit more, because she's not just going to come on to a random podcast that's only getting 3 viewers a day. But hey, if you are listening to this and you do want to come on this podcast with a random Welsh man who's really inspired by you, then hit me up. But I've been listening to a lot of her books, and it's really changed my mindset a lot with the things she says. So the 3 things, the books that I've been reading. So I've been reading the Let Them Theory, the 5-second rule, and the high 5 rule. And they're incredible. So the Let Them Theory is obviously just about letting people do them, but you also let you. So if someone does something wrong to you, let them. If someone says something that you don't like, let them. And it's basically what I've been preaching the whole time, where it's like, you control your own thoughts, your own actions. You can't control other people's actions. And the Let Them book sums it up really, really well. So the other one, the high 5 rule. Basically, she says every morning, give yourself a high 5 in the mirror, and the high 5 simulates that you believe in yourself. Another thing that I've been doing before I read the books, and she just sums it up so well. And then the 5-second rule is basically getting yourself to do things you don't want to do by just counting down from 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then on 1, you have to do action. The whole theory behind it is that it stops your brain from overthinking, stops your brain from talking you out of it. So those 3 books by Mel Robbins, absolutely incredible. Very glad that I spent my money on them. Talking about money, I've been listening to Rob Moore, his book about money. And this one is really giving me a new perspective on a lot of things about how seeing money as a spiritual energy rather than seeing it as a materialistic thing. And let me explain that a little bit, because this is why I'm thinking about changing the direction of my TikTok and everything. So it's still going to be me, but I need to have other sources of income coming in. So there is going to be more for you guys as well as me. So we're both going to be reaping rewards. So basically, he said that money is a spiritual energy and you got to allow it to flow. And when you start to realize that money is infinite, there is infinite source of money, and it's an energy rather than it's something that's stagnant, it's something that's materialistic, it opens up more opportunities for you. You see more opportunities to gain money, and you're not so tight with it. So I want to earn more money so I can help more people. That's my goal in life, is literally I want to be able to have more money so I'm able to help more people. And it really got me thinking. Like in the book, he basically explained that the more money you have, the more you're able to give to other people. So why wouldn't you treat it as a spiritual thing? Because money is normally talked as a bad entity, it's the root of all evil, so they say. But it's how you use the money. It's the intent behind the money. And it really got me thinking, and I really loved it. So that book has really had a big impact on me. Then we've got Atomic Habits, the classic. I've been listening to that one quite a lot. And there's quite a lot of good from Atomic Habits that you can take, because I really want to start changing my life so that I am more in habits. I'm doing better habits. Then we've also got The Power of Habit. This is by Charles Duhigg, and this is a book I've read loads and loads and loads of times. Every time I start finding myself drifting or going off, I do this. I read the book, I listen to the book, and it really snaps something back into me. I take the bits that are relevant to me, and it snaps me back into this mindset that I need to do more for myself. So this is where a lot of things have kind of like spiraled together and joined together, if you will, is because I've been doing lots of research on how to build better habits, how to inspire people. So I've signed up to a course, which is basically, it's a creative media production and technology level 2 course. So this course is basically going to help me improve my videos. It's going to help me learn how to script videos properly, how to edit videos properly, how to get a hook, and it basically covers wide range of digital marketing and stuff. So I can join a lot of it together, which I'm really excited for. So that starts in September, which I'm really, really looking forward to. Then we got all the churches and the shows and the private readings. I'm fully booked until August, which is absolutely crazy to think. And yeah, I'm very grateful for the opportunity because it's allowed me to do the things I want to do. But obviously I need to just pick up the speed with TikTok, because the videos I'm putting out, like, I think they're a good video, and then it turns out it's not really good editing. It's kind of a one take. It's kind of lazy shortmanship. So I need to improve on that. I am going away tomorrow to Turkey. So I've been doing a 5K a day running, which has helped me massively with my mental health. It's helped me massively with my spiritual, my physical. I'm feeling so much better for it. Mentally, physically, I feel stronger because I did go through a bit of a rough patch, and I'm a very positive person. And I don't let things get to me. But there was an instant, and it really put me on a spiral. And the instant, it shouldn't have happened. And it's been dealt with now. But I'm still in a rocky area where, like, do I, don't I? Work at church where it happened. And yeah, it really did send me on a spiral. And then it's been a long time since I've actually cried. And I was on my way to church before work and a show, and I just had all these emotions just come up over me because, yeah, it really, really destroyed me. And I just burst out crying to my mum. And that sent me on a spiral where I was trying to put on a brave face, but I used all my energy putting on a brave face during the TikTok lives, for instance, that during the day, yeah, I just couldn't get myself out of this rut. And this is when the high five theory came into place where you start high-fiving, and Mel Robbins explained it in such a good way that it reminded me of why I used to do it, why I used to high-five myself before, because I used to believe in myself when no one else did. I was the one who pulled myself out of the dark place. No one helped me. I did that on my own, and it was from doing the things that Mel has said in her books, and I wished I had read the books when I was younger, when I was going through the dark time, rather than having to learn it on my own. But it's nice that other people are experiencing the same thing, and you listen to some of the stories in the book that Mel explains, and I want to have that impact on people. So we're also writing a book about the philosophies. So a lot of you have seen on the TikTok lives and stuff that I've been writing philosophies, and the aim of the book is basically you turn to a random page, and then that page has a philosophy. When you read it, depending on mindset and everything you're in, depends on how you feel when you actually read it. And it's going to be 366 of them. So if you wanted to read it cover to cover, one a day, including a leap year, you've got that power. And even if it's not a leap year, you could read it every year. And obviously, because it's 366, he'll shift it so you'll never read the same one on the same day, basically. And that's the aim of the book. But my head got a bit frazzled, so I've wrote about 70 of them. So this is why I started the other book of the addiction. So yeah, I am a bit chaotic with it all. But it's good to be busy. It's good to be busy. And I'm just trying to give back to you people. That's all I want to do, is just give back to all of you. So there's going to be some new things coming. There's going to be some big exciting things. And I just need to figure out a system on how I can edit videos, because I tried to do the narrator trend that's going around at the moment. And it took me 2 hours. 2 hours to film, record, edit. And it's a long time. So this is why I'm signing up to the courses, so it can speed things up, so I know how to do it, because I want to start doing meditations as well. I need to record the meditations. I've actually wrote in the diary a day where I'm just going to be flat out just doing meditations all day. So this day, it takes a long time to edit because I got to add the sound, and then when I stop talking, I got to increase the volume of the sound, and there's so much that goes into it. So yeah, that's on another thing. And obviously I want to be more consistent with the podcast, like I keep saying that I'm going to be. But yeah, we're going to start getting guests on. So I know obviously I joked about getting Mel Robbins on here, but I am going to start getting guests, because I think it's going to be easier for the conversations to flow. So we're going to start guests of people who are close friends, who are quite spiritual people as well. People who's done things, or they've got a bit of a story to tell about where they had a difficulty with life, or they're going through difficulties now. So there's going to be some new faces that we're going to be having on here. Or obviously I'm still open to suggestions. So I got the Discord channel. I want to improve that. So I want to build more of a community base as well. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure you get into the Discord channel, because it's a wonderful place. It's called Spiritual Crash. If you can't find the link, there's a link in my bio, but if it don't work, just drop us a message. We can get you into the Discord. And yeah, so that's all happening. So then on the other side of it, I want to have merch as well. So I'm in the process of designing merch. It's going to be hoodies, t-shirts, and maybe a beanie and a baseball cap, possibly. But it's definitely going to be starting off simple. It's going to be the hoodie and the t-shirt. And it's very exciting because my website is nearly done. It is nearly done. And on the website, it's going to be everything in one place. So when I upload a podcast episode, when I upload a TikTok, or when I upload any events or anything, you can book all your readings through the website. You can buy all the courses through the website. My brother's in the process of doing it. He's an absolutely amazing coder. And he's built it all from scratch, and literally everything that I want in it, he's building in it. So this is why it's taking a little bit more time, because he's using it for his portfolio. And if any of you want any apps or anything like that made, my brother is the one for you. And I'm very grateful for him. So that brings me on to my next point. I want to start doing more gratitude things. I want to start doing more things where I thank the people who mean something to me. So I want to start something where I don't know whether it's going to be a video or a series where I'm just going to be thanking people who has had a big impact on my life. So it's going to be like one thank you, and the video is going to be dedicated to them. It's going to be like a bunch of nice words and stuff for them. And I don't know how it's going to go, because obviously I don't know whether people like seeing other people have just all the fame, you know. So it's going to be an interesting one, but it might inspire other people to have them conversations with the people that they care about, you know. So if I can word it properly where, say for instance, my mom, I can say like, oh, thank you so much for being in my life. You're amazing. You've helped me so much. I wouldn't be anything without you, blah, blah, blah. And this might inspire people to then say that to their mom. Or if I said it about like one of my best friends and I was like, blah, 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 I said all these nice things, it might inspire people to say their nice things. Because in this life, a lot of the time we get really scared to say nice things to people because you just don't want to have that awkward conversation. You know, the amount of people I know who don't say I love you. I used to do it for years. With the family, I used to get, oh, they know I love them. You know, they know. But now I've gone into the habit, every time I leave the house, I love you, mom, love you, dad, love you, Garen. You know, every time, love you, because life is short and you never know what could happen, you know, and you don't want your last words being like, oh, I wish I'd said it. So yeah, this is where I want to start. So I got so many ideas in my head, and I want to do more about the alcohol and the gambling addiction. So I want to put more videos around that as well, and like the depression and overcoming it. So I need to figure out how to structure it. So this is where the course is going to come into play. But yeah, there's lots going on. There's definitely lots going on, and it's exciting. It is very exciting. But it's also quite scary at the same time, because I got so many different things I want to be doing, and I don't know whether I'm like doing too much so that people don't actually know what the niche is, and maybe this is why I'm struggling to grow on TikTok. Like, we're on 15k, so that is a lot of people, and I'm very grateful for that, but it's slowed down again. And I know it goes through like this in TikTok, but I need to start figuring out how to draw in more people to make it more consistent, and I need to start going live again more consistent and making it more fun on the lives, because I feel like that's dwindled down as well. So there's so much I want to do, but I just wanted to fill you all in with like some of the projects and stuff and what to expect soon and everything, because there's lots going on in the back work that I'm trying to do for all of you. I'm constantly trying to improve myself and everything, just so that I can help inspire other people. And that's the whole point of my channel, whole point of everything I do, the mediumship, the TikTok, writing these books, writing these courses, is to inspire people to take action, to make a move, to do it. So thank you all for listening to me just ramble. I know that it's a bit of a different type of episode, but let me know what type of topics you want me to cover, or let me know if there's anyone in particular that you want me to interview. I've already got a list of a few people that I feel would be good people to interview, but let me know if there's anyone in particular, or if there's any topics in particular, because what we're going to be doing now is going to be mixing from people, guests, to solo as well. And I don't know whether 20 minutes is long enough for all of you, or if you prefer like having shorter episodes. Obviously, when we have the guests on, I'm looking about an hour and a half episodes, because it's about getting into the nitty gritties about them rather than me. So you get to learn about other creators. So I'm going to be approaching TikTok creators, people who's on the live, in my real life, people who's spiritual, people at the church, other working mediums, just to find out their story, keep it interesting for you, see their opinions on things, because there's going to be a difference from my opinion to their story, you know, and all that jazz. So that's exciting. That is exciting. And then obviously we've got the tattoos, but that's a topic for another day. I'm going to be looking again some more tattoos, but we always know that. But anyway, this has been Spiritual Crash. I am your host, Gethin Mayers, and thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to comment down below if you've enjoyed, any suggestions. I'm always looking for feedback. I'm proud of you. I believe in you. I know that whatever life throws at you, you're going to be able to smash out the park. Keep chipping away and believe in yourself.